Buyer's Guide is brought to you by CHANGECARS, the only platform in South Africa that works exclusively with manufacturer-backed dealerships. There's no better online platform. That's not an opinion, that's a fact.
Thank you for tuning into Buyer's Guide. Ashley is keen on buying a 2013 Audi A4 1.8 Turbo Auto with just over 245,000 kilometers on the clock. Yes, you heard right, 245,000 kilometers. A full service history and an asking price of 120,000 Rand. He's looking for a comfortable, stylish family car, but he's worried that the Audi's mileage might be a little bit too high. The car will be used to travel to work and back, as well as the occasional long-distance trip with his wife and grandkids. Okay, first off, you might just not do that long-distance trip, but that's just my opinion. Michael?
If Ashley wants a short answer, it's no. If he wants a longer answer, it's no, 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 and no again.
Okay, Michael's had his say.
No.
Sam?
No.
But why
Okay,
not?
why, guys?
Why not?
Why?
Because you're just going to be buying a badge. You just want to drive something with 4 rings on it. Like, how much did you say? 120,000 Rand?
120 grand.
He's buying a problem. And I promise you when it breaks, it's going to be uneconomical to repair. And then all you've got is a lump sitting in your driveway, leaking
You can
oil.
use it as a doorstop.
A
Do you
doorstop.
think? Let's just look at this car. 245,000 K.
That's not the problem in my opinion.
Okay, so
It's a price. It's a
120,000 Rand?
price
Too
relative
much.
to, absolutely.
What should he pay for a car like that?
80 to 90. So again, I'm going to go a slightly different way. If he wants to buy a car for 120, that's fine. It's within his budget. Buy a car that's 5-6 years older with lower mileage.
Agreed.
Age doesn't worry me on a car. People, I've got a car, it's 15 years old, it's got 67,000 Ks, is it going to give trouble? So the honest answer, no, but I'd love to buy it. All he must do is just look for something older with less mileage in that price range.
You should get a Lexus, an IS250.
Unbelievable
That's a good
car.
option.
You see, I think what you said is quite important as well. Is it's 245,000 kilometers. Something breaks on the car. So if your engine fails,
Jeez.
so
That's a 1.8 turbo.
And it's the 1.8.
so we're talking.
So does this thing have any oil?
the 50,000-60,000 Rand repair
Repair.
on the engine? That's
Yeah.
been conservative.
Yeah.
If your gearbox fails, it's a 40 to 50,000 Rand gearbox.
Yep.
So that's more than half the price
Yeah.
of the initial purchase price of the car.
Correct.
You may be lucky and you got a car that's perfect. And it's been looked after that. But remember, 245,000 Ks. By the time it gets to 300,000 Ks, which is not long,
Unsellable.
it's sellable, but it's a 40 grand car.
Correct.
It's more like ungiveawayable.
Yeah.
But Sam made a very, very good recommendation there. Have you seen what Lexus charge for an annual service on an IS250?
It was nothing. I think it was like
Under 9,000
I
Rand
think it was like
Yeah.
to
7,000
maintain it. That is unbelievable.
If you want something, I think if he wants to buy a vehicle like that, a bigger SUV, a bigger sedan, and he's got 120,000 Rand to spend, I would say go and try and find yourself like a C-Class.
Yeah.
They're a lot more reliable than the Audis. Or
200
if you
Ks.
could, if 120 grand, you could find yourself like a 320 diesel with most probably, 150 to 200,000 Ks.
Bulletproof engine.
You know what Mike said
So
earlier
more reliability in it.
about an older car? I'd put him in an E-Class if I
Yes.
find one.
Yeah.
If he
Absolutely.
wants a big car, an E-Class.
And those are cars that you will find.
You
with
will
low
find for
mileage.
120 low miler because they're not popular cars.
And the other great thing about the E-Class, and maybe that you could throw the 5
5 Series in there as well.
is that you could get low mileage ones, and people who buy E-Classes and buy
Don't
5
hammer it.
Series,
Conservative people.
they aren't windguts.
Correct.
And in that sort of segment, if you can get like a 2-liter diesel or an E220 or something along those lines, I think you'll find yourself a better car long term.
I think just the key to get across to Ashley and all our viewers, the lower the mileage, the better. The age, irrelevant.
Well,
the
I hope
mileage.
he's not watching the show now and thinking, oh damn.
I already
I
bought it.
already bought this thing.
Buyer's Guide is brought to you by CHANGECARS, the only platform in South Africa that works exclusively with manufacturer-backed dealerships. There's no better online platform. That's not an opinion, that's a fact.